Welcome to Indie Tarot. This video will be I guess it would be a review of the Messenger Oracle deck by Raven Phelan. Now, I will say this, that I don't I don't like doing reviews just because I feel like I don't want to make it sound like some of the things that I'm gonna say about this deck um, are wrong or don't work for me. It's just my experience with this particular deck. First of all, the reason that I got this deck was because I had purchased the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck by Raven Phelan, and some of the colors, some of the images really resemble almost like you can tell that it's the same artist. Like the artwork, it looked very similar to the Dreams of Gaia deck. So that was actually one of the first reasons that, if not the main reason that I purchased this deck. And I felt like I needed like an oracle deck for my tarot readings. And if you do have the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck and you would like to do readings with an oracle deck along with your Dreams of Gaia, then the Messenger Oracle deck works perfectly. So I'll start off with that. These two decks work so good with each other. The messages that are on these cards are paired almost perfectly. So it's going to be really easy for you as an intuitive tarot reader to pull a message when using both of these decks at the same time. So I strongly recommend, if you have the Dreams of Gaia deck, to maybe get yourself the Messenger Oracle deck to go along with it. Okay, so there's your cover. This is the back of the box. Reconnect with the magic of the universe, and she gives a little, I guess, what do they call it? Just a description of the tarot deck, of the oracle deck. So there you have it. You can pause the video if you want to read it. And then there's some artwork. Okay. You get your oracle cards. You get a little guidebook. Okay, so let's move everything back over here. Let's focus on these two. Now, one of the things that this is actually the third time that I've tried to do this video. It was very difficult for me to do a reading with this deck alone. I don't know if the cards, I'll start showing you some of the cards. I don't know if some of the cards, they're too descriptive. They zone in a little too much on a theme or on a message that me as a tarot reader, it was really hard for me to get a message. So what I'll do for this video, this is going to be the third time I do a tarot, try to do a reading with this deck, and maybe you'll see that I found it was really hard for me to do a reading with this deck alone. I had to pair this deck with another deck for the message to come through. So I don't know if that makes a difference to anyone. Me personally, I think that decks should be able to work by themselves. That's just my opinion. But that's why I guess that's why I want to share that with you. I had trouble doing that. So I'll just leave that alone. And it could also be my inexperience because I've only been doing tarot readings for about a year. So it could be just me trying to get more familiar with how to read the cards. This is the guidebook. You get all of your cards here. You get an introduction. There's a little enchantment that goes along with this deck. You're supposed to say this 3 times before doing a tarot reading, and then you're also supposed to do a cleansing before doing a reading. This is another thing that I thought was kind of that didn't work for me. You know, part of the description says you can draw 1 card or draw 20 cards. The choice is yours. The very first time that I tried to do this video, I drew 6 cards and I couldn't get a reading. So I don't know. I don't want to blame it on the deck, but maybe it was me. It's one of those things that it's really hard to tell if it's the reader or if it's the deck. But there's been times where I drew 6 cards and I didn't get a reading. And there was another time where I drew 3 cards and I didn't get a reading either. I've tried doing this tarot, this spread where it says the Soul and Shadow spread. I had a very difficult time pulling from anything. The guide spread, but I can see like 1 single card being a good start. I think the cards are very, you know, for example, what is it? See yourself in nature. Like, see, now I feel like I can get a message with just 1 card. So I can see the 1 card spread work really great with this deck. The 3 card spread, I'll show you in a moment. I'll do a sample, not a sample reading, but I actually will try to do a reading for myself and see how that works. And then you just get a little description here. You get the image, you get the name of the card, and then the description of what the card is supposed to represent. Okay, and that's pretty much it for the whole book. And then there's your back, the back of the book. All right. Let's leave this open because I might need to cross-reference the Soul Shadow spread. So I'll leave that there. And let's, you know, maybe I'll just show you real quick. Let's just show you some of the cards. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. Calm in the Storm. Embrace the Masculine. Change is unavoidable. See, it's funny, these are beautiful, beautiful messages. Like me personally, I love the messages, like the ones that I just drew right now. These are just beautiful. Maybe, I don't know, maybe because they're all guys, but I can really feel that these are really thought out. Love that these are also what do they call it? Abstract. Me personally, as a tarot reader, I loved decks that are very abstract, that will allow you to just pull from your intuition and from the images. So these 3 particular cards are fantastic. I love them. And I'm going to go ahead and, you know, I guess try to do a sample, not a sample reading, but actually we'll try to do my own tarot reading using the Soul and Shadow spread. This will be the 3rd time that I tried doing this for myself, and let's see if it's gonna work for me. I'm not gonna do the incantation that I'm supposed to do. I'm not gonna do the cleansing because I don't have the materials needed for the cleansing. So I'm just gonna go at it, and let's see what the message is.